Hello, we're the Hinkles.
I'm Katie.
I'm Mike, and this is Hattie.
Mike and I got married in January of 15. We came back and had a reception in February, and then we're excited to find out that we were pregnant already. And anyway, it all happened really fast, and we were so excited. And then we found out we were having twins, and we thought, life couldn't be any better. And shortly after that, we were informed by my doctor that being 35 and having multiples put us in a high risk category. So we were due with a boy and a girl, twins, on Christmas Day. It was August 31st, in the middle of the night. I started having a lot of pain. Mike was actually gone for work, so I drove myself to the hospital to find out that I was already in labor. Never expected that could be the case because I was only 5 months along. They did an emergency C-section. They took our son Ryder down by ambulance, and they took our daughter Hattie down by helicopter to the Mercy NICU. I was still recovering from my surgery, so I had to stay in Fort Dodge for the rest of the day. Mike came down here to the NICU with the kids. So eventually I was able to get transported down to Des Moines by ambulance, and I arrived around 9 p.m. and Ryder passed away around 9:30 that night. And then we spent the next 4 months hoping and praying that Hattie would get stronger and grow and develop, and she's done amazing. Hattie was 1 pound 6 ounces. Now she's almost 18 pounds. This was the first diaper size that she wore, and this diaper was giant on her. We folded that whole front flap down, and it still was really way too big for her. I didn't get to hold her until she was about 3 weeks old, before we could do kangaroo cares. And it was also a lot of stimulation for someone that little. They're not ready for that. Her skin wasn't ready for it. But a year ago, this hat was a gift to us, and she was actually able to wear this. This was the right size for her. It wasn't even too small. She has lots of energy, loves to climb and squirm. So I was transferred to Des Moines as a patient because I had just had my emergency C-section. I stayed in the hospital just one floor away from Hattie for the first 2 nights or 3 nights?
2 or 3 nights.
2 or 3 nights. And we came to the Ronald McDonald house that night. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, to leave the building that my daughter was in to go sleep somewhere else. But when we walked into the room that night, it was just such a peaceful feeling that just washed over me when I walked in the door, and I just got a feeling of like, okay, I can do this. I can handle this. It's gonna be okay. So that was our home for the next 4 months. We were down here from before Labor Day till after New Year's. So that whole time, it just was wonderful to have a home down here where we didn't have to worry about finding different friends to stay with or the cost of staying in a hotel.
It was pretty good. You sort of felt like you're at home, so.
Yeah. It was an incredible blessing for us to have a place to call home down here.